Coronation Street spoilers. Gemma faces losing Joseph as she is hit with horrifying accusation. Gemma in Coronation Street, taking the boy to hospital when he complained of a headache because she was convinced that something was seriously wrong with him. The opinion of the doctor at the hospital was that Joseph was basically fine and that Gemma was being over-anxious. The consultant had a word with Chesney, telling him he needed to get Gemma to relax a little bit. Of course, this is hard for Gemma to do. Not only does she have Joseph and the quads to worry about, but underlying all her anxiety is the fact that her brother Paul is dying of motor neurone disease, having recently been told he only has between 6 months and a year to live. Paul's MND symptoms started with what seemed like a trivial pain and weakness in his hand. It's no wonder that Gemma goes into panic mode when one of her children is feeling unwell. In upcoming episodes, the family are planning an early Christmas so Paul can enjoy himself with his family before Bernie is possibly sent to prison for handling stolen goods. Again, Joseph is complaining of feeling ill, but Gemma has learned her lesson and she doesn't overreact but packs him off to school. Unfortunately, this time there really is something wrong and Chesney is called by the school to pick Joseph up. Arriving home, Chesney is angry that Gemma didn't take Joseph's concerns seriously. It seems Gemma can't do right for doing wrong and she storms out of the house, certain that she's a bad mother. With Joseph's condition not improving, Bernie, who's always interested in alternative therapies, tells Gemma that a nice cup of lavender tea will perk him right up. Gemma whips up the brew, but not long after drinking it Joseph passes out. Chesney calls an ambulance and the boy is rushed to hospital. Chesney is beside himself thinking that Gemma was right all along and there's something seriously wrong with Joseph. The doctor who's treating Joseph comes out to have a word and Chesney and Gemma are stunned when she tells them that Joseph has been poisoned. That's not the worst of it, though. As the early family Christmas gets into full swing, Gemma is trying to enjoy herself with the quads, Paul, Billy and Bernie. She knows that Joseph is on the mend in hospital and Chesney is due to bring him home soon. But when they get back, they aren't alone. There's a child protection officer with them and she wants to interview Gemma. As the party breaks up and everyone leaves, the child protection officer talks to Gemma, suggesting she may have poisoned Joseph on purpose. How will Gemma handle the horrific accusation?
Xin chào các bạn đã quay trở lại với kênh Spoiler. Vừa rồi các bạn đã theo dõi một